Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Reality of Jvrse channel, man. We bring your reality face to face with you. We back doing some of our older videos where we're reacting, you know what I'm saying, doing some Jvrse reacts. So I saw a video that was very near and dear to me as a black man in this modern society that we live in. And I just kind of wanted to share it with y'all. I did see this. So this is not an official this is my first time giving a reaction to it, but I did see this and I want to share it with y'all and kind of give my reaction and give my insight on what this is. You can kind of see in the title, but like always, if you enjoy the video, man, any comments that y'all have, like the video, let me know your comments down below. Give me some good feedback, man. I'm excited to get back to doing content like this. I've been feeling more and more like myself, and it's just great to kind of be back in a rhythm that I was in before. But without further ado, let's go ahead and let's jump into this video, man. We got Tyrese here. He's on the Breakfast Club, and he had a moment for those of y'all that didn't see. Let's check it out together.
Are you have you really taken the time to deal with all of that grief? Or do you just try to stay busy to avoid it?
I'm doing the best I can with every 24 hours I get. That's it.
Get some tissue from it, brother.
No, I don't need no tissue. Black men cry.
That's right.
You know, the tissue. Every 24 hours I get, I'm doing the best I can. Beautiful Pain, 1992. There is no square footage I could ever live in. There is no rims, no jewelry, and no car. There is no net worth. There is no press release. There is no co-star. There is no collaboration in the world that could ever replace my mama.
So I don't know how much that hit home for y'all. Y'all can go back and y'all can check out the video again if y'all need to. You know, press pause, hit rewind, go back and check it out, or go and check out the full video on the Breakfast Club. It's a new video. It's only about 14 hours old at the point that I'm recording this. And I just kind of wanted to give my insight because like this is something that's like so true. Just and not even so much for black men. I'm gonna give my perspective as a black man, and I'm gonna talk about that, but just men in general. If I could just say this real quick, our whole emotional side of ourselves is just suppressed and minimized, and it's not paid enough attention to. It's very much overlooked. You hear men getting told a lot of times that, you know, man up, get over it, deal with it. Um, this is what it takes to be a man. These are things you got to go through to be a man, but it don't mean it don't hurt. It don't mean that it's not a struggle. It doesn't mean that we don't cry. And specifically with black men, like we have been through a lot. This society and the different things that we've had to deal with. I mean, with decades I mean, we could take it all the way back to our history. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, our women don't have the same respect that they once had for us at a point in time. Our children don't have the same respect for fathers and you know, black men in general that they had at one point. And that's an emotional side of ourselves that we unintentionally sometimes and intentionally we just don't deal with. We just suppress it. We put it in our closet with the other skeletons and don't ever turn back and deal with a lot of those problems. And for those who don't talk about it a whole lot or don't know that it's a real thing, like there's a lot of us that are in the world as black people that we don't talk enough about therapy. And therapy is something that everybody needs, even if it doesn't mean that you sitting down and giving your money, you know, to a person to discuss whatever your issues are, sitting down at the table or, you know, sitting down on the couch and talking to somebody that you don't know about your problems. talking to your friends, talking to your family, and I'm talking about like really being heard, being listened to, not being talked over, not somebody hearing you and giving a response. Like, I mean, really listening to you and making whatever situation that you're bringing to them or whatever the subject matter is, it just being about you and you just being able to just deal with how you feel. Tyrese in this video got asked, like, you done went through a couple of grieving periods that the world has seen. We've watched you go through this stuff with your daughter. We've watched you go through this stuff with the divorce. We've watched you go through this stuff with your mother. Like, you've went through so many grieving periods. Like, how are you dealing with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you doing it? And his only answer is, I'm just doing my best with my 24 hours. Because also he's a celebrity, and sometimes, I'm not saying all of us are that all the time we do this. Some of us, and sometimes we look at celebrities and we think that like they just got it made and they're not human. We idolize them, we put them on a pedestal that makes them so much different than we are, but they bleed the same way that we bleed. They have the same trials and the same circumstances that we have. I'm talking about even financially. You know what I'm saying? It's not always just health conditions or family problems. Like, it literally can be the same financial struggle that you go through of going bankrupt or not really having a whole lot of money, having $5 in your bank account. Like, these are things that they have been through or that they go through. They can go through because they're human. And he's just an example of a black man that has gone through and a world has seen it. And even myself, I'm guilty of it, making a mockery of it. You know what I'm saying? And not taking it seriously, or, just making it something that's a meme, opposed to being like, man, like, this is really a cry for help. Like, seriously, like, he's really going through. Because when it's your turn, that's you want somebody to see and understand that you're going through too, and provide some form of help, and not just sit there and be like, you going through and that's tough, but like really like somebody to pat you on your back and tell you that it's gonna be okay. Like, everybody needs that. And I just feel bad, man, because looking at this, it just makes me think about myself and some of the places that I've been in, that if it wasn't for my family and, my brother, or, my fiance, or, some of my friends coming and telling me like, hey, it's just a rough patch. You're gonna get through it. Like, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, God is gonna make a way. He got you. If it wasn't for that, I would not have been okay. You know what I'm saying? I could have been on the verge of having, we don't like to talk about these things, but suicidal thoughts are real and people go through stuff like that. Like, you just never really know, man. It's important that we check in on even our celebrities, our people that are in high places, because they feel like that because they're in high places that nobody can really understand, or that they are supposed to make it seem like everything is just all good at all times. They're supposed to be a superhero for everybody, but then they don't have anybody being a superhero for them, you know? So I just kind of wanted to give my insight on this, and I'd love to know you guys' thoughts down in the comment section about like just situations like this, especially with our men in our society, that like we gotta be strong for everybody, and we understand the importance of us being strong and being able to hold weight that other people can't handle, especially like, our partners, like, especially like in marriages, our wives, our significant others, if we're in, any romantic relationship, you know what I'm saying? Or just women in general, you know what I'm saying? Or even other men that just don't have the same load. Like, we understand having to carry that weight, but it don't mean it's not heavy. It doesn't mean that sometimes it make us want to break down and cry. Like, for real. So I want to hear y'all's thoughts down in the comment section. I want to read, what y'all have to say. And um I mean, so like I said, I'm excited to make more videos like this. This is a tough kind of comeback video, but y'all know this the reality of Jvrse, man. We bring the real face to face with ourselves, man. So y'all keep being great. Y'all keep getting out there, reaching y'all ultimate potential and creating those new perspectives. And like always, man, if you like the video, make sure you hit the like button and share it with somebody. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss anything going on with your boy Jvrse here on the Reality of Jvrse, where we bring your reality face to face with you, man. I love y'all. I will catch y'all in the next video. I'll leave you with the words peace and love, man.